Okay, for today's exit ticket, the two questions were pretty straightforward because these are kind of the just the using the basic formulas here. I mean, you're asked to find the length of xy, so you're going to use the distance formula for that, and then you're asked to find the coordinates of the midpoint. So you're given the two endpoints, and you're asked to find where the midpoint is. So in both of these cases, though, you are going to have to make sure that you can determine what the coordinates are first. So I'm going to do that. So when I look at the coordinates for x here, it looks like, everything's going by twos. This one's at -2, 6. And this one looks like it's at 4, -4. So with that in mind, I'm now going to, first of all, calculate xy. So for this one, xy is going to be the distance between those 2 points. So I'm just going to apply the distance formula. So I'm going to have -2 minus 4 squared plus 6 minus a -4 squared. -2 minus 4 is -6 squared is 36. 6 minus a -4 squared is 10 squared, so that's 100. So I'm going to end up with the square root of 136. And the square root of 136, give me a second here to calculate, is approximately about 11.7. And then for B, the midpoint, I'm of course just going to use the midpoint formula for this since I have the two endpoints. So the midpoint, all I do is basically it's an average of my x coordinates. So my x coordinates are -2 and 4. And my y coordinates are 6 and -4. And so when I apply those, -2 plus 4 is 2, over 2 is 1. And 6 plus -4 is 2, over 2 is 1 again. So the midpoint for x, y, and number 27 up there, or the first question that was on your exit ticket, was 1, 1. Now I'm going to do, for the second one, use a different color here. A again, I want to find the distance. Again, I'm going to need to find the coordinates. By the scaling, I can see they're going by threes. Every bar is 3. So this point here is actually 3, -3. And this point over here looks like it is -12, -6. So as far as xy goes, the distance between those, I'm going to use the distance formula again. I'm going to subtract my x coordinates. Then I'm going to subtract my y coordinates. I have to be careful of the signage. -12 minus 3 is a -15, which when I square that, it's approximately 225. And -6 minus a -3 is -3. When I square that, I get 9. So this is the square root of 234. And the square root of 234 is approximately 15.3. Whereas for part B, the midpoint, I get, again, I'm going to average my x coordinates. So I'm going to take -12 plus 3 all over 2. And I'm going to take my y coordinates and do the same thing. -12 plus 3 is -9, divided by 2 is a -4.5. And -6 plus a -3 is -9, divided by 2 is another -4.5. Although it happened in both these exit tickets, don't expect the midpoints to or the coordinates to always repeat. It happened here, but those are the answers to the two exit ticket questions you were asked today. So if you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact me. Have a good day, everybody.